Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
So there's a bunch of January 6 defendants who are refusing plea deals because they're not the sharpest tools in the shed. First up is Deborah Lee of Pennsylvania. Lee is charged with the basic 4 misdemeanors. She has rejected the plea deal offered by the prosecutor. She also asked for a different judge to be assigned to her case, and her request was granted. Evidently, in regard to misdemeanors, magistrate judges can handle these cases, so it's not necessary for a district judge to be involved. So U.S. Magistrate Judge Zia Faraquai has been assigned to Lee's case. Unfortunately, I couldn't locate any details about when the trial date has been set, but I'll let you know if I hear about that. Next up is Reed Christensen. Christensen is accused of 8 crimes, including assaulting an officer. The prosecutor offered to drop all other charges if Christensen pleaded guilty to the assault, which they have on video, by the way. But Christensen refused, and so he's going to be going to trial before U.S. District Judge Thomas Hogan. Such a huge mistake. You know, Judge Hogan has no sympathy for January 6 defendants, but especially not for the ones who assaulted officers. So in that case, also no scheduled date yet, but they do have some filing deadlines in February. So I'd imagine it's going to be in the first half of this year. Next is a man whose name I'm going to butcher. I just know it. Carol Schwieswick. I don't know. That's how I'm saying it. Anyway, you guys might remember his sister was just arrested recently. I think it was like last week. He is or was a Chicago police officer, and he was charged with the common 4 misdemeanors. He refused a plea deal. U.S. District Judge Colleen Kolar-Catelli is presiding over Schwieswick's. Again, I don't know. Schwieswick? I don't know. She's presiding over his case, and his trial has been tentatively scheduled for May of 2023. Last and most definitely idiotic is Sean McHugh of California. McHugh is the guy who was seen assaulting officers at the Capitol on video. He was also heard on video yelling at the cops, accusing them of protecting pedophiles. Yeah, well, McHugh is a registered sex offender. He has a felony statutory rape conviction on his rap sheet for having sex with a 14-year-old child when he was 23. So I've lost count of how many pedos were at Trump's insurrection. Anyway, McHugh is scheduled for a jury trial in April of this year, and the judge in his case is John Bates. Bates is a Bush appointee. He's been fairly decent in these sentences. Definitely not one of the most aggressive or toughest judges, but he's been pretty fair. He's been pretty good. Although I will say I haven't seen him in action when it comes to a trial. If I'm not mistaken, all of his January 6th cases and sentencings have involved plea deals. So you never know. He might be very tough when it comes to a jury trial and, you know, somebody with this background, this criminal history. So we'll see. Anyway, I will keep you guys posted on all of this. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and donate or become a monthly supporter. It truly helps to keep the show going, and I appreciate it greatly. Thank you all so much again. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.